What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Today we are talking about a new weapon that was released with Season of the Witch here as a Vanguard reward. This is the Showrunner SMG in our Kinetic slot. Now this thing competes with the Immortal as well as that Unending Tempest stasis burn from the Crucible this season as well, with some fun rolls for both Crucible as well as PvE. So this is a nice little sleeper SMG for y'all that I think everybody should grab from, like I said, the Vanguard, going through doing strikes, etc. like that. Also, the Altar of Summoning and those Savathun Spires have the chance, when you use those Witch Queen keys at the end there, to deposit them and get a chance at these weapons. There's also a sniper and a shotgun from the Vanguard playlist, so make sure to go grab this as soon as you can. Now, first off, we got two origin traits on this. Nadir Force. Sustained fire increases accuracy and range. Increase launch range for swords, projectile velocity for launchers. So this comes in so handy with this build for PvP on this weapon with that increased accuracy and range. Now, since this is a Vanguard weapon, we have Vanguard's Vindication as well, so final blows grant a small bit of health, but definitely for the Crucible with using Nadir's, and for the PvE realm using Vanguard's Vindication. So for our PvP realm, we have 37 in the magazine on this thing with our lightweight frame. Now for me, I'm using Hammer Forge rifling for that plus 10 in range, as well as Ricochet, which gives us 5 range, 10 stability. You can see the stats up there with 53 in range and 45 in stability. This thing does feel like an absolute laser beam, especially once its origin perk gets procced. And rangefinder right here, we get that increase to effective range and zoom magnification. So this thing has a crazy range potential on it, in my personal opinion. Feels really good, like the Immortal as well as that Undying Tempest, especially since we have target lock on this, so our damage increases the longer we remain on a target. So this thing is a sleeper for sure that a lot of people I have not seen talk about. So as Showrunner, very easy to grit from a couple different options in those Altar of Summonings, like I said, spending those keys at the end, Savathun Spire, as well as our Vanguard playlist. So try to grab this while you can this season. You could also get this thing for our PvE realm, which we'll go over in a second here as well. Like I was saying, for that PvE realm right here, we have a similar roll on this. But first off, we got that small bore to give us 7 to range and stability, with the appended mag giving us some extra magazine size. Definitely doesn't crank it up 46. I say it every time, this website has that a little wrong. I think it might be like 5%, so like 4.6 for this weapon, but it feels like it overflows it very well with this perk as well. So double the normal capacity. You are reaching about 83 on this when it does get fully stacked in the overflow. So that is some sweet potential for DPS on some of those champions or whatever you may be going into. Majors, definitely not boss DPS, but you'll be able to continuously stun champions, do a little bit of extra damage on those mini bosses. Now we also have kinetic tremors, so sustained damage on targets emits a shockwave that damages targets nearby. This also helps with that DPS side of things, like I was saying, so it can collect doing damage on enemies in the area, as well as collectively just that kinetic tremors proccing on the boss or mini boss that you're doing damage itself. So it is a nice sleeper, like I said, for the game in both the PvP and PvE realms. Definitely grab this thing as soon as you can, and like I've been saying, truly appreciate all you guys for coming back to the channel. Means a lot. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.